Alright, welcome back to another week. I ask that you please watch the entirety of this instructional video. Some of you are skipping it or just opening it and closing it right away and making silly mistakes that I have to correct for you. So you are held accountable for any instructions given in this video. So for the week, I want to first mention last week we ended on Thursday with a test, and all of my students except 7 kids took it, and that's a great number because I have about 150 of you. So I thank you for following through with your with your planner, whatever it is you use. You guys definitely did a great job following instructions that way. If you're one of the 7 kids who did miss, you should have gotten an email about it already. But Monday, April 27th, from 8 a.m. to noon, the test will be open again for you to take. It is going to be in this folder here, last week's folder. So a little note for you. And again, you'll have to access it right here, the energy exam. As far as retakes go, a lot of people have been asking me about that. We'll have until May 3rd to do a retake, so that's a Sunday. If you're interested, you do have to contact me. Many of you already have. And then I will individually assign you the retest, and for which you'll have until May 3rd to complete that. If you're one of those people that I do assign it to, it'll show up as a black folder right here, Energy Retest, and you'll have that opportunity to retake it. Please note that it's not the exact same test. You will have to do some different calculations, and there will be some different questions, so be careful with that. Again, contact me if you're one of those who is interested. So let's talk about the week. We've got basically 4 days of work as usual. I'm going to switch over to here for a second. So day 1, I want you to open that first folder where it says Charge and Static Electricity Notes Quiz. It's kind of an interesting way Mr. Durand has set it up. It's a quiz with embedded videos, and so in it he's going to give you some information that you'll probably want to jot down in your notes. So you're going to learn about what is charge and what is static electricity and how is it different than circuit electricity, which we'll cover kind of the remaining days. So that's day 1. Day 2 is going to be some videos on how circuit electricity works. The electricity unit is a great unit. It's going to be about 3 weeks worth of stuff, guys. I'll put in the Schoology page what day we'll probably test on electricity, but it's not as long of a unit that we covered before. I think you'll really enjoy it, and it'll be interesting to you. But day 2 is videos on how you can start to understand what circuits are all about by comparing it to water systems. Like a faucet is kind of like a switch, for example, and the pipes are kind of like the wiring in a circuit, etc. That is a very important day, Tuesday, because a lot of the test questions honestly come from that analogy and understanding it. So please make sure that you take notes as you watch those videos. Day 3 is Wednesday, where you'll take a quiz on showing your understanding of that analogy. Notice you do have to get at least 70% before moving forward. And then Thursday, there's a folder that's all about Ohm's law. So I'm just going to switch back here so you can see all of the items here are in the April 27th to May 1st folder. It looks like a lot for Thursday, but really it's just a quick reading that Mr. Olson has for you, a short video that he wants you to watch and take notes on. Ohm's law is an equation on how to understand the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. And that'll be one that'll definitely be on the test too, so make sure that you watch that and take notes. And then, of course, you'll put it into practice with a short quiz. So 4 days of work. Friday is going to be a catch-up day. Technically, it's like a teacher planning day because of this extension of distance learning, but most of you will probably just want to catch up on your classes. Continue to reach out to me with any questions that you have, or if you have any technology problems, I can do my best to troubleshoot. But this electricity unit, again, it's not going to be our last unit, but rather our second to last one, and it should take about 3 weeks worth. Next week, you will hear more from me. I think I have all the lessons next week, but this week you'll hear Mr. Olson and Mr. Durand's voices for the most part. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.